Based off of recent reports, the Miami Heat and LeBron James are now in connection. We'll break down these reports on this episode of Heat Digest, but first remember to subscribe to the channel, as 94% of you guys are not currently subbed to the channel. It'd mean a lot to us over at Heat Digest, as we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Now let's get to it and break down the connection between the Miami Heat and LeBron James. Now it is February 2nd. The NBA trade deadline expires on February 8th, and things are ramping up. There's a bunch of speculation just bouncing out day after day, hour after hour, really, as teams are looking to make a trade, and people and analysts, insiders are really throwing out crazy idea after crazy idea, and it hasn't stopped now, as analysts are proposing a wild blockbuster trade in order to send LeBron James back to the Miami Heat. Now, will this happen? Probably not. It doesn't seem like it, but again, notable names are making the idea. Alan Hahn on Get Up this morning, just today, said the best asset the Lakers have to trade is LeBron James. You can get the biggest return for him while he still has value. Now, if you guys don't remember, just 2 days ago, Kendrick Perkins went on NBA Today and made this same, basically the same exact idea for the Miami Heat in trading Jimmy Butler. Trade him now. He's 34 years old. He's not getting any younger. He has a huge name. Yes, he's still very productive, but he's aging. Get rid of him now so you can get a huge return for him. It's basically the same exact thing, this time just dealing on the other side of the country in Los Angeles and with LeBron James. Now, like I said, Alan Hahn on Get Up this morning wasn't the only person. David Pingalore, who has been in connections to LeBron James for years now, dating back to when he was first drafted to Cleveland, came to Miami, and even then when he went back to Cleveland, he has been involved with LeBron James in his sweepstakes year after year, saying this just yesterday. Hearing from NBA peeps, King James, LeBron James, is the top of the Lakers list to trade. The 39-year-old Pelinka is looking for the right team to dance with and is close to a suitor. LBJ and AD both out tonight. This is from yesterday, as the Lakers played the Celtics and won, despite being a massive underdog due to the lack of Anthony Davis or LeBron James playing. They got a huge game from really all of their role players, who looked phenomenal last night without LeBron and Anthony Davis, which is just so funny. But again, LeBron James in the trade market? Absolutely not. I don't believe it's true. It should be interesting, and the trade that the Miami Heat would have to make in order to land someone of the caliber of LeBron James, taking him away from the Los Angeles Lakers, you know that price tag would be ridiculous. It would involve Caleb Martin, Nikola Jovic, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and like every pick we have, it seems like just preposterous stuff in order for the Miami Heat to go out and get LeBron James. I doubt anything is very concrete. Again, this is all speculation. As the trade deadline does get closer and closer by the day, we are only 6 days away, as it is February 2nd today. These trade speculations, these proposals, these trade ideas are going to be popping off left and right, no matter what team it is or what players are being involved in it. It seems like people are going to make these accusations and reach day after day as the trade deadline gets closer and closer. Now, Rich Paul did come out after this big idea did break just today and said agent Rich Paul, obviously LeBron James' agent, he's been his agent for ever since he was drafted out of high school, says LeBron James will not be traded. Now, could this be just to cover up and take some of the pressure off the Los Angeles Lakers and even LeBron James? Obviously, yes. Rich Paul's a great businessman. He would know what he's doing with this, as he has such a strong voice, especially in connection to LeBron James. But once again, it's always fun to speculate. It's a great conversation to have. Let me know down in the comments, would you love to see a trade package to get LeBron back? Do you think it'd be worth it? Obviously, we could keep Bam, Butler, and Jaquez. Would you be willing to give up someone like Jovic, Tyler Hero, I don't know, Caleb Martin, and I don't know, the amount of names we'd have to throw into this trade package would just be flat out ridiculous. It'd be like 5 or 6 different players and maybe a pick in order to land LeBron James. I know he's older. He's definitely at the end of his career, closer to the end of his career, I should say, as there's a good chance he plays for another 5 to 8 years, because he has just defied all of the aging physics that seems like the rest of the world and the rest of the league has gone through over the years of playing professional basketball. Would you like to see LeBron land back in Miami as a just another reunion? He did go back to Cleveland after leaving. Would you like to see him come back to Miami and do another run in the Miami Heat uniform in order to give us a good playoff push? Would he fit in the Miami Heat culture? Yeah, absolutely. He's already been here. He's done that. Would he fit in the current lineup? Well, probably after we have to make that trade in order to get him, we would have probably guys left on our total roster. As the Lakers would absolutely try to just perform a heist in order to get rid of him. I doubt he's going anywhere. Rich Paul has a very strong voice, especially in connections to LeBron James. Like I said earlier, he's probably not lying when he says LeBron James will not be traded. I believe that he won't be traded. He's too valuable to a Los Angeles Lakers team that I know had a great performance without him just last night against a great team in the Boston Celtics. But again, he's too valuable. Like Anthony Davis and LeBron James are the cornerstone to the Los Angeles Lakers franchise, especially at this point in their not even a rebuild, but they're in their season as they have so many decent to good role players that need to be led by someone like a LeBron James who's been there, done that from day one till now. He's in year 20, it seems like. He is never going to retire. And if you were to take him off a team in Los Angeles, yes, they'd play a lot more free. I'm speaking of the role players like Austin Reeves, Roy Hachimura, and all these other guys. But again, they won't be able to make a deep playoff push. They would be lucky to make the playoffs with without someone like LeBron James, who they've had up to this point in the year. He sat for the first time in a while just last night with a foot injury, the same foot injury that he dealt with just last year that he missed a bunch of time with. So once again, not a lot of concrete behind this, as excluding the fact that Rich Paul saying he will not be traded. But again, a lot of speculation from a bunch of different names. Even Stephen A. Smith just this morning once again called for LeBron James to be traded to the New York Knicks, as he's a diehard New Yorker. I would hate to see that, as New York would once again, they'd probably get better as they'd give up a magnitude of different draft picks in order to get him and hold on to as many player assets as they could in order to still get LeBron James, and they would obviously get better. As a Miami Heat fan, we do not want to see that. So once again, LeBron James probably isn't on the move, but again, a great conversation to be had. Let me know down in the comments. Do you guys think he should be moved? Do you think if we did move for him, what do you think that trade package would look like? And would you agree and would you pull the trigger if you were in the position to do so to go and get LeBron James? Let me know down in the comments. Have a great one. I'll see you on the next episode of Heat Digest.